February 2023, Cheshire, England. Winter. Calche Links Park looked ordinary, few people passing by, quiet paths, snow underfoot. It seemed that life here was calm, but this day changed everything forever. Passers-by stumbled upon the body of 16-year-old Brianna Ghey. At first, no one understood what had happened. Soon it became clear the teenager had been murdered. The news shocked the entire country. A quiet suburb became the center of the most shocking crime of recent years. People could not believe that such a thing could happen to an ordinary, cheerful girl whose life was just beginning. Brianna was born in 2006 in Birchwood, Cheshire. From childhood, she showed creative abilities. She sang, danced, drew. Her parents noted her energy, curiosity, and incredible charm. As a teenager, Brianna openly declared that she was a transgender girl. This decision made her stronger, but also attracted the attention of some peers who did not accept her identity. Social media became a place for Brianna to express herself. She posted dances, humorous videos, and shared her thoughts about life. For her, TikTok was not only entertainment, but also a way to find support and show the world who she is. Those close to her described her as a kind, caring, brave, and incredibly bright girl who knew how to support her friends and help others, even when she herself was facing difficulties. Brianna's school was a place of both joy and hardship. She had a circle of friends, but was bullied by her classmates. Sometimes she would come home upset, but she always tried to keep her cool. Brianna had big dreams. She wanted to develop creatively, become popular on social media, and bring joy to people. TikTok allowed her to not only express herself, but also leave a positive legacy. Her friends and neighbors noted that Brianna was always considerate of people, supportive of her friends, and involved in school activities. She was the kind of person who always made people feel warm and safe. That day, Brianna was heading to Calche Links Park to meet her friends. Among them were Scarlett Jenkinson and Eddie Ratcliffe, two of her peers who would soon turn out to be killers. At about 3 p.m., passers-by found her body. Brianna had been stabbed 28 times. What had once seemed like a safe place had become the scene of tragedy. Neighbors recalled how none of them could believe that something so terrible had happened in their quiet park. Teenagers who knew each other and were friends had become the perpetrators of a cruel plan. Cheshire police cordoned off the park looking for evidence: knives, footprints, fingerprints. The investigation was conducted simultaneously with witness interviews and social media analysis. The very next day, Scarlett Jenkinson and Eddie Ratcliffe, both 15, were arrested. The community was shocked. The killers were the same age as the victim. The investigation revealed that the crime was carefully planned. The teenagers discussed every step in advance, chose the place, time, and even predicted the consequences. Scarlett Jenkinson is a girl who is outwardly normal, but has disturbing psychological tendencies. She discussed a murder plan with Eddie and showed interest in controlling another person's life. Getty Ratcliffe was a teenager who helped devise the plan, choosing the location, planning the details, checking for witnesses and escape routes. Both seemed like ordinary school children, but their correspondence revealed coldness, calculation, and a lack of compassion. The teenagers' phones revealed their true motives. The messages contained, "Let's choose a place where no one will see us. She will come herself. It will be easy. Today is the day for this. Let's do it. I want to feel control, to see her fear." These correspondences proved premeditation. The court later read them to the jury. Everyone in the courtroom was shocked by the cold calculation of the teenagers. The teenagers lured Brianna to a secluded area of the park. The attack was swift but brutal. 28 stab wounds, each one ending the girl's life, her dreams, and her future. After committing the crime, they walked away calmly, without fear or panic, as if nothing had happened. Witnesses later spoke of the criminals' strange, cold-blooded confidence. Brianna's death sparked a wave of public outrage. Memorials were held across Britain, candles, white roses, posters. LGBTQ+ activists stressed that transgender teenagers face threats and violence more often than most of their peers. Brianna's TikTok became a memorial. Her videos of joy, courage, and fighting bullying became a symbol of hope and strength. The trial began in late 2023. The prosecution presented correspondence, knives, and evidence. The defense argued that the teenagers did not understand the consequences. The court found the crime to be premeditated and cold-blooded, despite the age of the accused. In December 2023, both teenagers were found guilty. Sentenced in January 2024, Scarlett Jenkinson, 22 years in prison, Eddie Ratcliffe, 20 years in prison. The judge noted that the crime was cold-blooded and carefully planned. The family keeps their daughter's memory alive. TikTok has become a memorial where people leave photos and words of support. Schools have implemented educational programs against bullying and violence.
With someone that she called her friend will haunt me forever. Prior to the trial, I had moments where I felt sorry for the defendants because they had ruined their own lives as well as ours. But now knowing the true nature and seeing neither display an ounce of remorse for what they have done to Brianna, I have lost all sympathy.
Brianna's story has become a lesson for society. Children must be protected, and warning signs must be noticed in time. Her joy, courage, and energy continue to inspire thousands of people to do good deeds and pay attention to their loved ones. Brianna's story is both a tragedy and a lesson. Her life was cut short too soon, but her memory inspires us to fight cruelty, bullying, and prejudice. Subscribe to the channel to keep the stories alive. Every subscription and comment helps us remember that attention and care can save lives and make the world a safer place.